Hello guys, in this video I want to show you a very simple method of making good gold in a small amount of time. Maybe some of you already know the strategy, but since it's so easy it can't be mentioned too often. So what you want to do is buying blue rings from the vendor and sell them in the auction house. For sure you think, how dumb is that? Why should people buy that? I have to admit that it sounds extraordinary, but however I am selling about 2 rings every 15 minutes. Since I combine this time with gold finding runs, which I explained in another video, it's a very good gold income, just for listing some rings. First you have to get to Act 3 Infernal. That isn't very hard. It doesn't really matter which quest you choose, but for me the beginning of Breached Keep worked best. You have to go to the vendor in the south of the map, right here. You check his trinkets, and now comes the tricky part. As you can see, his rings aren't worth anything. I admit nobody wants to buy that. Thus, you just relock, because he's going to have other types of rings every time you enter the game. You just do that over and over again, until there are exactly that kind of ring which sells very fast. In the video description I listed some possibilities which sold best for me. As you can see, it doesn't take skill, gear, whatever, you just have to spend some time. I guarantee you one of the combinations listed below in the first half hour. Now let's guess you found one of them. There are 2 opportunities. The first one is the stats exactly match the ones I wrote down for you, or are even better, by at least 20 of them. They're gonna sell very fast, and it takes much more time to find these again. The other possibility is the stats don't match very good, but still seem to be good. As you can think to yourself, you shouldn't buy very much of them and try it out first. An example for that: a ring with 71 int and 22 experience was the best profit I made with so far. A ring with, let's say, 59 int and 22 experience also sells very fast. I tried that and it was nearly no difference in the times they needed to sell. Thus, don't be scared to try some sort of rings. Now you bought a very good ring, how do you sell them? I don't think that people don't know how the auction house works, but I want to mention that real quick. You search for the stats on your ring and look for the cheapest which is listed currently. Don't exactly type your stats in, go a bit lower, in case there are nearly as good rings as yours up. Once you check the price, undercut the lowest for a bit, and list at least 2 rings at the same time, because everybody needs 2 of them. For a short view about the profit you make with that strategy, the rings from the vendor cost around 6,000 to 8,000 gold. Usually they sell for 20,000 to 30,000 gold. Accordingly, it's profit from 14,000 to 22,000 gold per ring. So yeah, actually that's all about this strategy. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comments. If you liked that video, please rate and give a feedback. Maybe you'd like to subscribe, as I'm looking forward to make other gold farming videos for Diablo.